Welcome to Dark Hours FM. If you'd like to help keep these stories alive and feeling generous, you can give a tip at Buy Me a Coffee or unlock more haunting at Patreon. All the links in the bio. Tonight's story, Season 1, Episode 12, The Last Broadcast. Let's begin. I've been collecting case notes on Black Harbor for years, but there's one file I never close. The disappearance of Elliot Graves. January 9th, 1987, WTRX, 14:30 a.m. His voice went out live just after midnight with the words, "If anyone can hear this, they're at the door." The recording ends there. No sign-off, no music. Elliot was gone. The station was locked down within days, no break-in, no signs of struggle. But I've spoken to two officers from that original search, and both told me the same thing. The air inside the control room felt charged, like a storm was about to break. Neither stayed long. Within months, the place was abandoned. 30 years later, a small-time paranormal investigator named Laura Kent contacted me, said she was going to spend the night in the station to set the record straight for her podcast. I told her not to. She went anyway. She brought a handheld recorder, a flashlight, and a box of old station tapes she'd found in the archive room. According to the partial audio she sent me that night, everything was quiet until 3 minutes to midnight. Then came the hum, deep, steady, and coming from the transmitter that hadn't been active in decades. At exactly 12, the jazz track Elliot had been playing before his disappearance started bleeding through her headphones. She introduced herself, announced her broadcast, and the music cut out. That's when the male voice came in, low and deliberate. "Laura, they're coming for you, too." She didn't recognize it at first, but I did. I've played enough of Elliot's old tapes to know that voice. Then came the knocks, 3 from the front door, a pause, then 3 more from inside the room with her. She tried to keep talking. Her voice was shaking, but she grabbed one of the older tapes and hit play. What she heard wasn't just Elliot's final show. Under his voice was her own, speaking the exact same words she had spoken moments earlier. The tape was labeled January 14th, 2025, that night's date. The file ends there. Her recorder cuts mid-sentence. When police entered the next morning, the station was still locked from the inside. Dust everywhere, no footprints. The only new item in the room was a single cassette on the console, no handwriting on the label this time. Just the words EP12. The Last Broadcast. I've heard it once. You can too, but I wouldn't recommend it. There's no music, no static, just 2 people breathing, and something else, breathing with them. Thanks for joining us in the dark. Some stories fade with the light, others stay with you. We'll see you next time, if you make it.